Hello guys, I am here at Berlin Tegel Airport where I just arrived, got through Terminal C. I'm getting ready to board FinnAir to Helsinki where I will continue on to Gothenburg. The departure time has now been updated under the regular departure time, so it says boarding at 11:30 and departure at 12:10, like we said. Hello. Okay, let me get my boarding pass out.
Let's see where you're at. Through the belly and then right.
Thank you.
Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. You can go straight and then to your right. Hello, welcome aboard, sir.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi Paula.
Hi.
I'm Daniel. Nice to meet you
Nice
finally.
To meet you.
This is awesome. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
It's stunning.
It's
Absolutely stunning. So here's the Zodiac reverse herringstone configuration seat. The cabin is extremely bright and vibrant, and it just feels so fresh and clean. Even though the plane is new, it just feels really refreshing to board. And the mood lighting helps to also create a very good ambiance. Let's see. Okay. The screen is ejected by just pressing this button, and then it comes straight out like this. Interestingly, my seat seems to be one of the only seats that didn't have the screen ejected when we boarded. Wow. Look at that engine view. Looks like we have a few excited Bram porkers down here as well. I'm almost scared to sit down. The seat is so beautiful. Let's have a look. So they greet you with a nice pillow. And here's an armrest. Then there's usually, I feel on airlines, there's a storage compartment here. I don't see one right on this aircraft. Let's see what this does. Can I pull this up, possibly? No? Okay. This goes down, and then it goes up this far. So it doesn't give you an ultra lot of privacy, but it's still good. And then here, Paula from FinnAir showed me that there's a little storage compartment down here. No more storage. And just sitting down, I feel how comfortable this is. Another interesting thing is when you see the pictures of these seats, I've never sat in one of these reverse herringstone seats before, it looks like you're so far from the window, so I was imagining myself leaning and pushing to get a good view of the wing. But when you actually get on board, it's really easy to just put your arm right here and sort of rest it there, and you get an awesome view of the wing. It's just a shame the window's a little wet. Hopefully that the last water from the water cannon will dry up before it's sent apart. And just look how high the ceiling is. I mean, this is probably the highest ceiling I've ever seen on an aircraft. It's because they don't have any overhead lockers here in the middle. So if you compare it to the A380, the ceiling is significantly higher here too. Also, they have electronic no smoking signs, which is the first time I've seen that, even with finished time on them. So that's interesting and fun. They have nice details all over the cabin, like this F for FinnAir over here. And then as the flight progresses, I'm sure I'll find a few more nice little details to look at. As for the seat, to look more into that, there is a drink compartment here on your right side where you can put a water bottle. It seems like it should fit any water bottle really. And then here we have the tray table. Now, it's swiveled in a nice way, and just it comes out straight like this. So it's pretty decent size. I'm sure that's not a problem. You could set up a laptop or anything here and really have space to work. I'll try that out later on in the flight. Oh, also, look at this. All those spotters here to see us. Okay, now the question is, a little effort was required to get that in, but here's a little reading light. Let's see. Yeah, it has several different modes too, which is nice. The spaciousness of the seat can't really be described. As you see here, there's so much air just around by the legs. Of course, there's plenty of leg room. Also, of course, with this type of seat, there is so much privacy since every seat has aisle access. You don't really have anyone next to you. It even seems like they put footrests or little stepping ladders in the corner of the seats so that you can reach up to the non-existent overhead lockers. And then over here, past the past the little I guess desk area here on the right, I could so see myself sitting here and writing notes or reading on this table rather than the tray table, or even working on here. I'm gonna try that out because you can sit a little to the side, work here, and get an awesome view out the window at the same time. Now, another thing about the A350 is that they have window shades that go down like this instead of the tinted modern window shades on the 787, but actually I did find that I was pretty annoyed by that tinted window when I flew the 787, and also it almost felt like my video got a distorted color thanks to that. So this is a good, I'm happy Airbus didn't introduce that aspect of modernizing their aircraft. And also, as you can see, I don't know in perspective to my hand, but the window is very large, probably at least as large as the 787 and significantly larger than the other Airbus aircraft, where I usually find myself complaining about window size. Look at the safety card. Airbus A350-900. It's already got a few scratches on it, which is pretty funny. Let's see if there's any other little treats in here. I don't see any special things about the A350 necessarily. It's worth noting that besides mentioning that this was the A350 flight at boarding, there was no really acknowledgement that this was a special event. And even when we got on board, there was not really a certificate or any festivities, so it's definitely not like a first flight, even though this is a special run of flights. So the slightly harsh light was annoying me, but you can literally just press here to turn off the overhead lights, which is really simple, and this one button controls both of them. So that's easy. I've actually been holding off putting my feet up here because I feel so bad putting shoes here, but I guess that's the purpose, since your feet don't really go far under here. But just being able to stretch back and spread out your feet like this is pretty crazy. Let's have a look at the seat controls. So here on the side console we have headphone jack, USB charge, seems like a pretty universal power outlet, bed controls, which we'll try out in flight, and the entertainment remote, which just pops out and you can, it's very sleek, I gotta say. And then there's a little keyboard back here, which I assume you can use to chat with other people in the back of the bus, for example. Look at this seatbelt, guys.
Tämä lento on myös henkilökunnan koulutuslento. Koko keskustön puolesta, Finnairin ja Volvoin puolesta.
Hyvää iltapäivää ja vielä kerran tervetuloa lennolle Helsinkiin. Kapteeni Tero Takki tässä. Ja muu hemomiehistö on kapteeni Marko Valtonen ja Pekka Laihotie. According to our schedule, arrival time. No weather in Helsinki today is sunny, temperature around 10 degrees Celsius.
Hyvät matkustajat, voitte käyttää älypuhelintanne sekä muita mobiililaitteita, kuten tablettitietokonetta ja e-kirjaa koko lennon ajan, edellyttäen, että lentotila on nyt kytketty päälle.
Have a good flight.
So the meal consists of a meat pie, which is absolutely delicious, and some sort of curry pastry here, which isn't the best, but this is definitely good. And then also it seems like FinnAir's signature drink is blueberry juice. So if you ever have a chance to fly with FinnAir, definitely give their blueberry juice a shot.
This is too short a flight to show that, but on a long haul flight you see the entire flight here, like when do you get food, when is the time for rest, when is the time for shopping.
Oh wow.
And the whole idea is that you can actually sort of manage your time on board. So when you sit down here, any given time when you look at that, you know where you are, you know how much time there is to the destination, what is the time in the destination, what is the time in the origin. And
these are the time zones?
These are the time, no, this is at 17 Helsinki time, 16 Swedish time. That's when we have food. And if this was now an 8-hour flight, there would be like, okay, then comes shopping, then there is the rest time, here comes breakfast. So that when you wake up after sleeping for a couple of hours, and then you look at that and you say like, okay, 4 hours to destination, you know that, okay, I'm going to get food in 1 hour, and that's where we start landing.
That's really useful.
So that's the whole point, and this is the same, of course, in throughout economy class, the same flight program. And if there are changes, let's say that there is a weather front that you have to, we know that okay, we can't do the meal at this time because there will be turbulence. The cabin crew can actually make changes to this during the flight.
That's awesome.
So that you really know what's going on. So that's what we want to do with this flight program, and I don't think anyone else has done this. And it's the same idea as with your sort of, if you use the FinnAir mobile app. So when you go to your FinnAir mobile app, you know what's happening next. You know when is your next flight, and sort of that. So we wanted to bring that same idea into this.
That's amazing.
And it's not a very good thing to do it on a 1 hour, 15-minute flight, but if you think that 11 hours or 8 hours, I actually believe that it is helpful. And this of course changes then the screen because it's such an important part of the overall sort of lighting here. So it changes a little bit. So during the rest time it's a bit darker. Then you start seeing in the morning, you see the sun rising a little bit here. So this actually changes. It's sort of synced with the whole lighting thing. So
that's awesome. Thank you.
Would you like to have some blueberry muffins?
I'll grab one of those. Thank you. So these are all specially designed for FinnAir?
This is exactly, yeah.
So we have a eye mask.
Eye mask, lip balm, moisturizing lotion, toothbrush, and earphones. And on request, you get mouthwash, you get some makeup remover, you have shoe shining kit.
Oh, nice.
Yes. And then we have the ladies' toilet, where you have extra cosmetics for women.
Oh, wow.
If you want to have a look.
Oh, definitely.
Looks nice. We have
the first airline in the world to have a ladies.
Yeah.
Ladies.
We have fresh blueberry flowers there, and
Yeah, I'm sensing
Let's see what we
blueberries,
will get in the winter when we get some snow.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Something. Yes.
Okay, that's great. Oh, look here. So this is the FinnAir folder with some special contents. Feels like we just started our descent.
Wine list menu card.
So this is the women's only lavatory. So I know this is a special flight for FinnAir, but so far, every single flight attendant has been so amazing, so kind, so helpful. I've been blown away. So I can only say good things about the service on board. This is the specially designed Nordic Lights. So here's the meal. It's a salmon salad. Seems like there's mayonnaise there. A banana pudding dessert, blueberry sort of muffin, more blueberry juice, some olive oil for the salad. This is more dinnery than the last one, but it looks delicious. Guys, again, this is gourmet quality food. I am blown away that they serve this on a 1-hour flight. I know this is not the normal, but this just adds to the experience, and who needs dinner when you can fly the FinnAir A350? So here's a look at the bed. It's a full bed mode. Obviously there's no pillows or sheets for this short flight. It gives you a sense of the width of the bed, the length, and also it looks a little angled, but I noticed when you lie down in it, you really don't notice. It feels very natural and comfortable. It is a little tight down here, but on the other hand, I do have big feet. There is also quite a bit of room here, so you can always lie on your side, and then the bed sort of extends onto here. And your head is protected by this, so you have some privacy, and I could definitely see myself sleeping on the side, as I am a side sleeper, and having a wonderful flight. So I said goodbye to the new friends I made on board, and the flight is over in business class, but overall it was such an amazing flight. The hard product is the best business class hard product I've ever tried, and I just wish I could try it on a 10-hour flight. So although I didn't get the full service experience, I got a look at what it would be like, and I did get a taste into really the essence of FinnAir, which I definitely did appreciate. So I'm just gonna leave you with a little view of the lounge, the business lounge in Helsinki, and also make sure to go to the comments and tell me what you thought about this video and if you like the look of the new product, and I can't wait to try it out on a longer flight in the future. But thank you so much for watching, guys, and until next time, fly safe.
Mäkin on kaikille ei nyt kannata minua syyttää mistään, se on täysin vaarallista. Mitään väliä.
Hi.
Hello, thank you.